partner that's gonna work with me. I got a few people that's gonna work with me on this. They not here, so I'm just giving a little brief introduction. God fearing community, spiritual community. For people that overcame the darkness. You know, I never used it live on YouTube a day in my life, so this is my first time. As you can see, purpose, awareness, alignment, discernment, clarity, awareness. That's what we stand for. I went through a lot in my life, a lot, and I'm still alive. So something pushed me to do this. You know, I just go with my heart. You know, like I said, you can see some of it. Purpose. I move with a purpose. You know, I did a lot of dark stuff in my past. And I wanted to make a change for myself. This is a safe community. Everybody's voice will be heard. I mean, I don't like being around a lot of people. I pick up on people energy without them saying anything, you know, and it's like a superpower. I've been betrayed a lot in life, you know, but brief history, starts with the darkness, doing negative stuff. I did a lot of negative stuff. So I wanted to make a change, and please God, because I know I'm not going to be here forever. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm home alone. My daughter's here. You know, I have two kids. One is adult, and one is 2 years old. You know, try to go about doing things the right way. Try to build a community where it's safe, where we all stick together. Try to help each other with everything, jobs. Um, I do music. I do a lot of different things. Also have the Dowling show that shows on cable. We based down in New York. I'm a light worker. I pray a lot. You know, give you a little bit more of my past. I grew up gang life, was in a few gangs. With my grandmothers. Shout out to them, they passed away. You know, Mary and Alice, they raised me. I still have my mother and father. My mom's is not doing too well. I'm trying to be there for her and everything. You know, try to be there for her and everything like that. So this the God fearing community. As you see, I move with a purpose, awareness, alignment, and clarity. So that's how I'm moving. You got to be careful out here because people be trying to manipulate situations and chaos. Like I'm past that. I gang banged, I did it all. So now I'm just trying to be in the right path. So it's a community I'm trying to build where people um stay connected, we help each other. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? I'm building a community. This is the introduction of it. My partner's not here. As you can see, you know, purpose, awareness, alignment, discernment, clarity, growth. The first one is growth. You know, the second one is purpose. I move with a purpose. I don't like being in clubs like that no more. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail, so I just decided like I had to change, make a change. So I try to walk in a straight path. I'm not perfect, but I fear God. I know it's something bigger after this. But this community moves with the number one is growth. It's 2026. I remember I used to carry guns, all kinds of stuff growing up. I was in the hood, New York, you know, been in different gangs. So it's growth. Number one is growth. You can't see it. Two is purpose. I move with a purpose now. If it's not important, I'm not moving. Three is awareness, you know. Four is alignment. Five is discernment. And six is clarity, you know. So those the cards I run with, and being I'm in this space right now, I'm living in my truth. I get around people, they might be offended by me. They gonna feel that energy because they moving around with manipulation, gaslighting, chaos. You know, so you got to be careful. People this will rub people the wrong way. As long as you living in these six things, you'll be okay. First one is growth. Second is purpose. The third is awareness. Fourth is alignment. Five is discernment. And six is clarity. You know, so and this is based off of spiritual intelligence, which a lot of people lack. Like me, I'm street smart. Been in a few gangs or whatever like that. You know, in my life. You know, and I'm book smart too. Went to college. I got my associates, got my bachelor's, but my real power is spiritual intelligence. Always had it. Always had it. You know. But this is a brief introduction. This is a community. It's a safe space for people to connect, share their stories, what made them come out the darkness. Like I'm being guided, you know, been betrayed, all kinds of stuff, you name it, you know. Thank thank God I ain't never been shot, you know. But like I said, this is a spiritual community for people that have spiritual intelligence. Book smart is one thing, right? Street smart is another thing, but a lot of people lack spiritual intelligence. So it's a lot of people out here running around with dead spirits. Do a backflip. A lot of people, there's a lot of people run around. Like I said, this is a community. It's a safe space. You understand what I'm saying? The first one is growth. The second one is purpose. The third one is awareness, right? The fourth one is alignment. The fifth one is discernment. And the sixth one is clarity. You bugging. You about to get bounced. Do a backflip. No backflips. But I'm about to get off this real quick. All right. Nobody's doing a backflip. Bye bye. Have a good day. Like I said, the number one thing is growth. Second is purpose. The third is awareness. The fourth is alignment. Five is discernment. The last one is clarity. But I'm going to keep it short and get off this.